What's up to our sidekicks and henchmen out there in the Geek Nation? You're watching The Faux Show. I'm Johnny Destructo.
And I am Terry.
Hey, buddy.
How you doing?
Good. We're here at 4456 Main Street in Manayunk, PA. It's Johnny Destructo's Hero Complex. It's a comic shop. Buy all of the things here.
And we're here for our new show, Big Dog and the Cheese.
I don't think we discussed...
That's a much better title.
We're changing it? Okay.
Big Dog and the Cheese.
And I'm the cheese.
You're the cheese.
Cheese. Makes me sad.
You could be Pepper Jack. You could be Parmesan. That's what the people want. It was in the comments. It said change the name of the show.
And wear a foam cheese outfit. I'll get right on that. All right, so...
Not really. Faux Show, Episode 2, Electric Boogaloo. No one's ever made that joke before. But welcome to it. We listened. We heard you.
We made it shorter.
Yeah.
America wrote it and said, we want less of you.
Yeah, less. A lot less.
Yeah. So in lieu of just not doing it at all, we thought we'll just flip shorter show, and that way we don't overstay our welcome anymore. How about that?
Yeah, we won't. And we'll try and get you some more tasty goodness so that you can see us each week. So, we'll have record day.
Yeah.
Which is today.
And we'll do a bunch.
A bunch.
We'll bang them out.
Cut them up for you.
Yeah.
Serve them out there like a piece of pie.
With a foam cheese on top.
Foam cheese. Big Dog and the Cheese.
What's up? What are we doing? Start us off.
We're going to talk today about a movie that just came out. We had a big old Marvel movie come out. And we know we're late. But this isn't about you. This is about us. Well, no, it's actually all about you because we want you to keep watching. But Doctor Strange hit, baby.
Yeah, it did.
So we're going to talk about The Strange. And I'll let JD go first. JD, Big J, Papa D.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
All right, so a little bit of background. I saw the trailer. Trailer hit. I didn't care. I saw it and I said, oh, hey, look, it's The Matrix meets Inception. And I don't care about you, Doctor Strange movie. Now, that's not to say that I wasn't going to see it. I'm contractually obligated to see all of these films. And I also was aware that all of the Marvel movies, give or take one or two, have been hits in my opinion. I've enjoyed all of them.
Okay.
So I didn't. It's not like I wasn't going to go see it. Not going to go see it. I was going to see it definitely. But there's nothing in the trailer that really hit home and made me excited about it. So that being said, I loved it. It was so good.
You did?
I did. I loved it so
You're
much.
a big fan?
Big fan.
Okay.
Yeah. If I had a big foam finger to go with my foam cheese outfit.
Oh, the cheese.
Bing.
The cheese strikes again.
Oh, classic cheese.
Hot cheese.
So, I dug it. I thought it was great. It actually took some of the things that were in Inception and in The Matrix and pushed them a little further visually, which I thought was a lot of fun. We'll get to that in a minute. What did you think?
So, and I'm going to use my camera.
Okay.
So, I loved it. I loved this movie. I thought it was a great step in the right direction. The cool thing about this movie is we've kind of felt for a while, and I mentioned this in Trailer Talk, that we've been in like one world, and now we just opened the door to an entirely different world. You know, I'm not gonna say that Ghost Rider got us there because that was one.
It's not a Marvel movie.
Right. Well, not a Marvel Studios movie, but a Marvel licensed property.
Yeah.
But you know, that's a good doorway. I hope he comes. I know he's in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but I'm getting off topic. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's a great movie. It's not a movie that I think everyone has to see. Like, it didn't blow me away or anything like all of the reporters said it would. But it's a great movie, and if you're into Marvel Comics, you're gonna love it. You know, so I loved it. I went in loving the movie. You know, like just seeing him dressed, I was like, got it. I'm good. Like, you could do that. By the way, Marvel Entertainment, just show me a bunch of celebrities in full-on costumes, and I'm done. I'll pay you for that. Like, I'll pay you for the dream slideshow. You know, I want to see Bruce Willis as Dead Man. No, that's DC.
That's a DC guy, but yeah.
But why not?
Sure.
Why not? But it's a great movie. My favorite part of it is definitely the bargain.
Oh. At
And
the end.
we can talk
with
about
Dormammu.
We can talk about that here.
Spoilers, by the way. Spoilers.
Well, I mean, you're late. Come on.
Yeah.
This
It's been out for
is a
like 2
spoiled
weeks.
show. Yeah. We gave you plenty of time.
Yeah.
But
Losers.
The bargaining part of the movie I thought was really, really strong. The rest of it was, and everybody's being shitty about it kind of being a paint by numbers. I wanted it to be a paint by numbers, and I thought there were parts that were kind of different. But the Dormammu thing made it for me. And I did not like the way he was portrayed. I wanted to see a giant flaming head.
Yeah. I was looking for a giant flaming head as well.
But I read into why they did it the way that they did it, and apparently that's Benedict Cumberbatch's face on Dormammu's face. But there was a reason for that, and it was like, I guess Dormammu, the and did they say Dormammu?
Dormammu.
They did say Dormammu.
Yeah.
So I have been saying it right my whole
You're
life.
right,
Okay, good.
Yeah. It sounds silly as hell.
Apparently they painted his face on there, but there was a reason for it, which was that in his dimension, he has no need for form. So he just took on a form that Doctor Strange would understand.
Interesting.
So he modeled himself off of a human face.
I like that.
Just so that he would understand, because he has no reason to do that. Even though we did see that giant face eyeball when we were flying through space with Cumberbatch, but it was great. Visually, I think it's probably the best looking Marvel movie.
Yeah. Well, they had a lot to work with. They had a lot visually to work with Steve Ditko's original designs. You know, that he was one of the co-creators of Doctor Strange along with Stan Lee. So they've already had templates for visualizing the other realms, which was nice that they kept pretty close to, which was awesome. And yeah, the bargain at the end, it is very cookie cutter. I do agree that it's a cookie cutter film. And it's an origin film, and some people are giving it flack for being another origin film, but because we are opening up a new branch of the Marvel Universe, I think that's definitely needed. You need to ease people in on that. So I like that, but to go back to the what'd you call it? The deal?
The bargain.
The bargain.
Dormammu!
It wasn't...
I've come to bargain.
Yeah, Dormammu, I've come to bargain.
Benedict. I loved his American accent, by the way.
Yeah, he was.
I've come to bargain.
I thought he was great. So yeah, anyway, that part I actually really felt. I felt the sacrifice that Doctor Strange was willing to make in order to save humanity. It wasn't just, oh, I'm a guy in an iron suit, and now I'm gonna fight this other guy in an iron suit.
Yeah.
So it wasn't just, I'm gonna fight evil Doctor Strange, which is a lot of what we've gotten previously.
Superman 4.
Yeah, exactly. Wow. Yeah, that's a good cut.
How you like that?
What was the name of that? The Quest for Peace. So yeah, I like that he had a giant threat to beat, and in order to beat it, he had to sacrifice himself. So I love that whole bit.
Now, I would have loved that a lot more if it had been taken a little seriously. On reflection, I realized that that's what he was doing, but when I was in the moment watching it, it didn't dawn on me that he was putting himself into a pit of despair.
Oh, yeah.
That he was going to hell, essentially, and choosing to go to hell to do this. Like,
you didn't get that?
I felt it should. Well, I just felt it should have been bigger.
Oh, okay.
I felt it should have been, like, maybe even if I heard another podcaster say, maybe if he spent more time there, then it would make sense. Like if he got back, and I'm paraphrasing, sorry, this other guy, but it's like if he came back and it was like, I was in there for 100 years.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
That would be different. And he could have been. Like, we don't know. But, you know, Dormammu just got beat by his own game. I like that he was just a deity who was just like, I'm done with this.
Yeah.
That was nice.
I'm mildly inconvenienced, I'm out.
Right.
It's kind of like that SNL skit with Trump.
But yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Now I know what you're talking about.
It's difficult. Oh, we're done. We're done with it. Now, visually,
yes.
As a camera guy, as a guy behind the scenes generally, how did you feel about the cinematography and all that?
Legendary. Like that'll shape stuff for a while. I think people will throw the Doctor Strange now. Now, I mean, before Doctor Strange, they just called it, let's shoot it like Inception.
Yeah.
Let's do it like The Matrix. I think Doctor Strange now has a place there. It probably is the most visual, it's probably the biggest CGI accomplishment that there's ever been.
Yeah.
If I think about it. Outside of like Gravity, because that was insane. But as far as like magical things and creatures and stuff, like it looked great. There wasn't a single effect in there that I was like, oh.
That looks...
Right.
Yeah, that's rubbery.
And it was kind of interesting that like they lit it very naturally, and just the Sanctum
Sanctorum?
Sanctorum. It looked incredible
in
there, and that's really, really important. Just and if I go real camera geeky, the shot of him in front of the window is the whole movie to me. That's
nice.
a painting.
Yeah.
Like all the CGI, that's great. But seeing him in front of that window with the light coming in very, very soft on him and him just kind of looking over, that's it. That's all I needed.
Yeah.
I could have walked into that movie. It's like Doctor Strange, him in front of the thing, out.
Done.
I'm good.
I only got to eat 2
He
pieces
will
of
return in
popcorn.
the Avengers. And then just that Thor stinger. Oh, let's talk the Thor stinger.
Let's talk the Thor stinger.
Thor stinger.
Bam! So the thing that I found interesting about the Thor stinger that's a hard sentence to say, is that
Thor stinger!
it was it wasn't filmed for Doctor Strange.
Oh,
It was filmed for Thor Ragnarok,
Ooh.
which is going to be one of the next upcoming Marvel films.
Also called Thor Planet Hulk.
Exactly, because it's going to have the Hulk in it and apparently Doctor Strange.
Good.
So that wasn't something that they filmed for Doctor Strange. They filmed it for Thor Ragnarok and then just put it over into Doctor Strange, which I thought was. I think they had done that previously with the.
Cap 2.
Yeah, thank you.
No, excuse me, Ant-Man.
Yeah, at the end of Ant-Man for Cap 3.
Yes.
Yes, they just took Cap 3 and boop, put it in there. Yeah.
Boop, boop.
Which I like. I like to give a little, because a lot of the stingers are kind of sometimes. So this one actually gives you something to look forward to, I think. It's not just like some sort of insert where they just, let's film a cute thing and we'll put it at the end of the movie. So, yeah.
Yeah, and then there's the. I'm glad that is a pairing that makes perfect sense to me.
Doctor Strange and Thor?
Yes, I'm glad that they're doing that, and because like for us comic guys, like Doctor Strange kind of sits on what's the council called?
Oh, the Illuminati.
Like he's not they kind of introduced him as a second stringer, but in that stinger, I was glad to see. I just rhymed stringer and stinger. That sucks.
Da!
Stinger. Anyway, he's not a second stringer, and in that one, he was pretty much telling Thor what's up.
Yeah.
And I think that was important, that he's like, no, we're on the same level playing field. You're effing up this area, and I'm going to watch you. I like that that's going to be their dynamic.
Sort of policing
he's babysitting it.
Yeah.
And that was really, really important to me. So that was my favorite part of the stinger, was just that he exercised where he stands and where Thor stands.
Yeah.
And
I didn't even think of that. Well done. Nice. Yeah.
And Lord knows he could outthink
Thor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's
Big,
more?
dumb, blonde
he's more
man.
concerned with the fact that his beer is refilling.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, and come on! How
That was
fun
cute.
was that?
That was
Now we're gonna
adorable.
have fun magic tricks
Yeah.
instead of like Scarlet Witch just being hot, which is
I'm just
great.
gonna
But
do
she's
this
not
a
doing
lot.
any.
Yeah.
There's no humor.
Yeah.
That we should talk about. The fact that they made him a funny character.
Oh, yeah.
He's not traditionally funny.
But
not on purpose.
You need to. A lot of people are comparing him to Tony Stark. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, he's snarky like Tony Stark. But I felt like he had a very different sense of humor. And you need to have a charming main character.
Totally.
Otherwise, no one's going to care, right?
You need that lady buy-in.
Yeah.
Although it was Cumberbatch, and they were going.
He's great. They were going?
The ladies for.
They were going for the
love him.
Cumberbatch. Yeah.
They love him.
Yeah.
The well, I can't say that.
I thought he was great, and I thought the humor was excellent. It was really well done. I thought it was really funny. The back and forth between him and Wong, who, thank goodness for making Wong a better character, as opposed to just, I'm the white guy's manservant.
Hello!
Hey, here's your tea, Doctor Strange. Like, oh, so thank God for that. Speaking of white
Double
guy.
thank God that they cast the dude from Batman Begins.
Yep, you told me that. I didn't even realize that was him.
Batman Begins, remember when he's mixing it up with all of the people in like the Asian prison or whatever, he's going to get breakfast?
Yeah.
And he's like, he doesn't say you're a criminal, but he goes, and I am the devil.
Right.
That's the same guy.
That's Wong.
Thank God.
Whose last name is Wong, I think.
And he crossed streams, man.
Nice.
He's a stream
Marvel
crosser.
to DC. DC to Marvel.
DC Marvel.
Damn it. Yeah, so we can't. It's kind of hard to talk about this movie without talking about the white elephant in the room. And I'm not generally the guy who notices this all the time, but after 14 Marvel movies, I did sit after walking out. I went, man, that's just another straight white guy saving the world again. And bing, he loves it. But like, and it's fine. And that's the way cinema seems to work all the time. It just, for some reason, it really struck home this time. And it had nothing to do with Tilda Swinton as the Ancient One, who I thought was amazing. I thought she did a great job. If you're going to get somebody who's not Asian to play the Ancient One, and not a man, you get Tilda Swinton. And she knocked it out of the park. But it was just, I think that goes back to the cookie cutter aspect that we were talking about with the Marvel films in general. So I really am ready for things like Black Panther movie. I'm excited for Captain Marvel, who's a female character. I can't believe we haven't gotten a Scarlett Johansson Black Widow movie yet. That's ridiculous. She's in Ghost of the Shell and she was in Lucy, but we can't put her in a Marvel spy movie?
Yeah,
really?
Let's just go watch a girl kick for a little while. Kicking in a black suit, I'm Black Widow. Kicking and shooting.
What?
In my leather costume. We have that.
What?
She's Lady Jason Bourne.
Fine, so where's our Lady Jason Bourne?
I don't know, but that'd be a great movie.
Lady Bourne.
Lady Jason Bourne.
So you don't want to see a Black Widow movie?
I don't care. Obviously, I want to because I want every single one of these characters. I want Wong to have his own movie. I don't want to ever stop this train. But it's not on my priority.
Oh man! As soon as she showed up.
But I'll tell you why. I think Marvel did the right thing with her, just like they figured out Hulk. Hulk is a second banana.
Right.
Widow's a second banana. She makes Captain America 2. She is.
Yeah.
It could have been called Cap 2, Cap and Widow.
Yeah.
Like she is a great part of a buddy cop. I don't know if we need to see a Widow solo film. I don't know what else is there to flesh out that they haven't hit.
That's exactly the thing, though. There's so many Jason Bourne movies. There's so many James Bond movies that I feel like you could just have a Black Widow spy movie. Her past comes back to haunt her. You've got a Russian spy who's killing all of her loved ones or going back and murdering all the people she saved to fix the red on her ledger because, and trying to get her back into the fold or something like that.
Fixed.
They
fixed it.
So many of those stories you could tell. There's so many spy movies. It's a whole genre of film. Why not have one for Black Widow? And that's kind of what I like about the Marvel Universe as a whole, is it's not just superhero movie.
Yep.
There's a lot of that. But there's also things like the Winter Soldier film, which is basically a spy movie, right?
That is
political
that's
intrigue.
my favorite Marvel movie.
Yeah, same.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey.
We did it. Nice.
That's why we have a show together. Finding common ground somewhere.
Any final words on the Doctor Strange?
Yeah, because we kind of went on a Black Widow path instead of the whitewashing thing, which is what we were talking about.
Yes, thank you.
Here's the thing. I don't have a dog in this fight. Like, it could have been an Asian guy. I'd have been fine with that. I don't care that they recast it as female. None of that matters to me. But if they went the original route, that is a Fu Manchu. That is very much an Asian stereotype and a racist one from the 60s.
Yeah.
So I think that was smart. I think they were like, let's get a strong lady in there. Let's make a woman the strongest person, period.
Right.
Because that's what the Ancient One is. They're stronger than every god, everybody else, all the Avengers.
Yep.
And so they made it, they made it a white lady. It could have been a black lady, it wouldn't have mattered. But at least they made it a lady.
That's true.
That's kind of nice. So I think that was Marvel looking at
their options
and saying they could have just shaved it.
Right.
Yes, but people would have been shitty about that.
Yep.
And I think they just looked at it and were like, all right, well, let's just figure something else out. I get it.
It is a bit of a sticky wicket. I think that they looked at their options, and the options were either stereotype or go against stereotype, but then make it white. So had they made it a black woman, would that have solved all the problems?
If she had a sassy black voice, yes. Yeah. Stephen Strange, what you be doing here?
Oh no!
That's what I want. That's all I want.
Don't do it.
Remake the entire Marvel Universe with sassy black ladies.
Oh, God damn it.
Why not? Because someone like me would bitch.
Yeah.
Exactly why. No, but I'm sorry. Where was I going with that? Crap. Lost my train of thought.
We had the options between either.
I remember what it was. The casting of Mordo is against type.
That's true. It's true.
So that is a way where they're trying to fix things. And Marvel definitely figured it out because I have no reason to be upset at Marvel. Marvel, Mary Jane's black now, Zendaya. Or
I'm not sure the act. I have no idea who that actress is yet.
I do for a very bizarre reason. I actually filmed at one of her concerts once.
Oh, she's a
Yeah,
like a pop star?
She's like a Lady Bieber.
Oh, I had no idea.
Is that sexist that I keep doing the lady?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, okay.
Maybe a little bit. Maybe Bieber's the lady her.
No, stop it.
Or the male her.
No, he
Sorry.
came first.
Okay.
He came first. No, but she's black. Mary Jane's black now, and the internet went, yeah, it's fine.
I don't know what
read it.
internet you're on.
Dude, this was the first time I remember that them changing the race of something and nobody got shitty.
Oh, I remember people getting shitty.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I don't see the person you got to worry about though is me. I'm the one who's spending money on these movies, and if I get pissed and don't spend money on it, that's an issue rather than just some guy who's not going to see it anyway.
Okay.
Getting shitty about it.
Okay.
But no, I'm fine with you do whatever you want with any secondary character. Leave the first guys alone, and that's how you do it. And then eventually, people glom onto one of those secondary characters. You give that secondary character a leading movie. Why do you think Black Panther was in Civil War 3, and why do you think he had the best scenes?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, yes,
Yeah.
I'm ready for this guy.
Black Panther movie.
I think that it's Marvel, dude. They just know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Whereas, and DC didn't do it either, so I can't fault them. But if it was suddenly just like Black Flash, then I would have an issue with that, unless it's Wally, who in the new
Continuity
52
is black,
and that's
black
totally
kid.
fine. But that's that. It's the struggles of a white man, right?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it's just I don't care.
Yeah.
But the main ones, leave them alone. Like Fantastic Four, I had an issue.
Really?
I did.
Oh,
But
man.
then that ended up being a terrible movie, and you know why?
Why?
Because they weren't all, no.
No, because they weren't all white, you son of a... actually,
Not
see, I
really.
saw that, and I saw Michael B. Jordan as the Human Torch, and I went, oh, what a perfect casting. That's great. He's cocky enough. He's, surefire.
Oh, by the way, nice.
Thank you.
By the way, I'm pretty sure that they are going to go the Falcon replacing Captain America.
You think it's
thing.
Falcon?
We don't have Bucky. Bucky is frozen. He's frozen in time.
Till he's not
frozen in time.
Till they microwave him.
No, but
I would love
I
Falcon
would do
as
that.
Cap. Falcap?
I think they're getting ready for that. Anthony Mackie is a force, man.
Yeah, he's
he
good.
is a good actor.
true.
He's got the charm too. That's how I would do it.
And he's got the rapport with the Winter Soldier.
Right.
Where they just kind of hate each other.
Right.
So they've already done the groundwork has been laid for buddy cop movie.
If I'm doing Infinity War, I am having Captain America sacrifice himself to save everyone.
Yep.
And then Captain America 4 comes out and Falcon's replaced him.
I'm into
Boom,
that.
you got Black
And the internet would lose its
Captain
mind
America.
again.
Why? It's in the comics.
Hey, I don't.
Why,
I agree.
JD?
I agree.
Come on, cheese.
I'm just saying the internet would lose its mind. I would be happy.
See,
We'll see.
There's when the internet loses its mind, and there's when the internet loses its mind, but there's a reason they shouldn't. They shouldn't because the guys who wrote it gave him a long run. This would be a 14-movie run for Steve Rogers.
Right.
Well, no,
Well.
excuse me, 18 by the time it's done.
Well, he wasn't in Iron Man. He didn't
Retracted?
show up.
Fine, so back to 14.
Sure.
Movies that this guy's been in. That's enough time to then replace him with somebody else.
agree.
And they're probably going to do the same thing with Spidey. I'd be shocked if Miles didn't show up to
I
take
would
over
love-
that series
Oh,
on the
yeah.
fourth one.
I'd be awesome with that. All right. Anything else? We love Doctor Strange.
Good chat, and we got
did
into
it.
a nice little debate.
Let us know what you thought of Doctor Strange that came out 7 years ago, because we're very topical on this show. Let us know what you think. You can email us at cultpopgo@gmail.com, and we will talk about it on the show if you have anything to say.
Yeah, and that's where we're going to cut it for this episode. We're going to keep talking and get some more episodes ready for you, but until next time, we'll see you. And please, please, please talk to us in the comments. If you disagree with me, if you disagree with him, we are totally open to discussions and things like that.
Yeah.
And we want to know, because if you have something you want us to debate, if you have something you want us to debate with you, we're down for that. So just let us know.
All right. Thanks so much, and we'll talk at you later.
Peace. Wearing the same clothes.
Yeah.
Peace.